don't know if I use my latest new phrase here, but it's in the land of the free and the home of the brave, why are we so scared to look at 9/11?
There's a flight manifest of American citizens' names on it. I'm not, can I talk to Rick Sauer speaking? But here's what I want to say.
1,600, did you know that there's 1,600 architects and engineers calling for an investigation into the destruction of the 3 World Trade Center buildings, citing evidence of controlled demolition? That's information you probably don't know. We're the land of the free, home of the brave, and we're a little afraid to ask the question of what really happened on 9/11.
I've read this 10 months before.
So at any rate, 1,600 architects and engineers calling for a new investigation.
Demolition. They used it to justify 2 wars, to bring in the Patriot Act, to train us to think we're all terrorists. See something, say something. This is the Fourth Reich. While we still have a First Amendment and the freedom to assemble, we need to rise up and speak our minds and get the truth out here.
The gentleman's got a newspaper over there, so you won't find this in any major media outlet. Only on blogs, things like that, only online, because it's a censored story. Just like so much of what Occupy Wall Street is all about, censored stories that aren't in the media.
What about the quote-unquote mainstream debunking?
The mainstream debunking, well, that's the only place you'll see 9/11 talked about. They make people who believe that all engineering reports should be have integrity and be accurate and technically sound. They'll make us sound like fools. They come up with specious arguments, mostly that are easily discredited to hide the fact that the buildings were in fact destroyed by controlled demolition. It's really obvious. You just look at the pictures. You know, you take a look at, if you're going to zoom in on something, you can zoom in on the Twin Towers being exploded. The official story has things falling down on top of each other, all going boom, 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 hitting one floor after the other. But if you actually, what you see is 90% of the materials being ejected outside of the footprint of the building, and that's not ours. What we say, that's actually the FEMA report. 90% of the materials in a 1,200-foot radius outside the footprint. The only thing that's left standing in the middle is the structural steel that had formed the cores, which fell straight down. And if you take a look at Building 7, which is the other one, it came down at free fall acceleration for 105 feet, 8 stories. The only way you can get nice, smooth, symmetrical collapse like that is to have all the supports, all the core supports removed simultaneously. That can only happen with explosive removal. Otherwise, if they just failed from time indiscriminately, they would end up having a building that would tilt and topple over. Would not come straight down symmetrically at free fall into its own footprint. It's absolutely impossible to do it that way.
What about Building 6? Or the easiest explanation is that the laws of physics were suspended for one day.
Well, you know, that's the only explanation, but most people you talk to believe that the laws of physics apply every day. And as a registered professional engineer, I count on the laws of physics.
What's your name?
My name's Wayne. Wayne. I'm a member of the Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth Presenters team, and I'm their team leader for congressional outreach.
Trade Center 7, looking up on
Gravitational collapse, and I'm not a professional. Everything goes straight down unless another force acts upon it. You have pieces of steel, that weigh tons that were found 600 feet away. That's impossible for gravitational force. Everything goes straight down in a gravitational collapse unless another force acts upon it. If you have any engineer, physicist friends, they can explain it to you a lot better than I. Everything goes. Well, the actual real investigation just ignores evidence. They say, well, how did these steel beams end up 600 feet away? They don't have any. They don't have an explanation. They don't have an explanation for this. So,
Well, the problem is there was never an investigation, a real investigation.
Yeah, the investigation they just ignore
Yeah.
evidence. They ignore huge amounts of evidence.
World Trade Center number 7, man. Look it up. We have 1,600 architects that say the buildings were blown up. Gotta look it up, people. It's your future. All have to just go to YouTube and look up World Trade Center number 7. You'll see all the videos. You won't believe it. We got videos of firefighters and police saying, get back, they're gonna blow the building up. And then they blew the building up. And nobody knows about it. Third building to come down that day. There weren't 2, there were 3. That building was World Trade Center number 7. They've already rebuilt it.
Without, really saying, wait, what just happened there? Oh, well, whatever. It's like cognitive dissonance, but it's like, my God, if you say never forget, and always remember, and it's like, but what? Go shopping and then just put on a display of some sort of, superficial patriotism? It's like,
World Trade Center number 7.
No.
That's all right.
Straight down into its footprint from gravity. It's high school physics.
Say these buildings were blown up, people. Look it up online.
Free fall speed collapse. Second high school physics, you can understand it.
Come on. This is America. We're free, right? World Trade Center 7. Look it up.
Engineers.
You won't like what you find. They would never lie to us. No. Government never lies.
They're now in the free speech zone.
We're now in the free speech zone.
Free speech.
Inside job. 9/11 was an inside job.